Hello, my brothers and sisters on a dragon's path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And in the beginning of my path, I didn't know actually what I could do with the dragon on my side. I discovered the dragon and I didn't actually care for what I could do. I only cared about the love and connection that I had with my dragon. But there are things about this that will grow eventually, and that is your abilities, your connection with everything. You know what a dragon is an elemental being, an elemental, yeah, they are one with nature. And if they are with you and you have this gift that you were born with, and the dragon is with you and the dragon energy is inside of you, of course you are going to have some abilities, and these abilities must be learned by yourself. And I didn't had anyone who could explain to me more about this abilities that I could have, but I discovered this later on. Just like everything else on a dragon's path, you discover everything later on. It's like, whoa, did I just do magic? It's like, yeah, but it was only later on that you will discover it. One of these abilities are feeling things, and feeling everything that inside of it, like in this water. Um, the first thing that I could do was touching the ground and touching actually all life that touches the ground. It's just the same with this element water. Water touches everything. Everything that is below it is in connection with the element. So that is something that we should feel once we connect with the waters. For example, if we touch it, and then we can focus on it, and then you can understand what is happening down there. Not for just a few seconds, but for longer. Be one with every being that is inside of this water, with the plants, with the animals, with the fish. Just the same as the earth. Just the same as the earth, that you can feel everything that stands on it, or everything that is inside of it. The dragon's abilities are something that only nature can explain to you. And nature, of course, is the strongest one. It's God, a goddess. It creates everything. And that is why it's so close to you, my brothers and sisters. Now you have this ability not only to feel it, but to use it. You can even manipulate it. Not many fish. Like, for example, I just felt that there is not much life inside of it right now. It's most of the time because, yeah, I don't know why actually. But yes, one with Leviathan, the god of water, and one with Tiamat, goddess of earth. And it's not like we want this. It's not like anyone asked for this. It's just something that you can do if you decide to use it. The first thing you need to know, of course, is this will change you, and everything that happens on the Dragon's Path will change us eventually. No matter if you like it or not, I didn't want this, but it changed me a lot. So this person that once was this awakened was not the same person as I was now. With every discovery, I change. And everything that I discover in here, like for example, it touches you. If you can feel all this life inside of it, I mean, you can feel every conflict, you can feel every battle that is being fought here inside of this earth, of inside of these waters. Look at all these little fish. Ah, this all these fish, for example, every single one has a heartbeat, and that is something that a dragon can feel, and that is also something that you can feel. That is also what made me have much more respect for animals than everything that is alive, because I could see through their eyes. I could feel their heartbeat. In the beginning, I didn't actually care for that much, but now it's just, yeah, a part of my life, and now I'm finally trying to understand what nature is all about. And that is also what the dragon is. They are nature beings, nature spirits now, and they are one with nature. So now you are one with nature, and you have to try to understand nature and how it works. and how your abilities work. Because your strongest witch is a dragon witch, but a dragon witch doesn't always use it full. They have potential of doing so much greater things than normal witches, but they often just don't want it. But sometimes the dragon is a bit pushy for teaching us the ways of the dragon, and the dragon sometimes just wants you to learn, or sometimes they just say, just focus on your connection. And every dragon is different, and every dragon reaction is different. So I don't know what your dragon is trying to say to you. Maybe you have to learn from the dragon, or maybe it's not that important. It could be that just your connection is important. Touching every energy is very important to know what your body is telling you, what your soul and your image, I mean your mind, is telling you with everything that you touch. It's very, very important to know how every action, I mean every action, is after touching something, because you are in connection with nature so closely that everything that you touch, for example this rock, or maybe the waters, or maybe everything that grows, everything can have a trigger. It can trigger you. So it's something that we need to discover ourselves. And this is not the same with everyone, every single one of us. It's totally different every single time. Even if we have the same dragon god by our side, the dragon guardian will be a different one. And that is what makes us also a different dragon witch. Our ways are unique, and our abilities are unique. So it's up to you to discover everything that there is need to know about your abilities and what you can do. And sometimes you might be surprised. Sometimes negatively, sometimes positively. Sometimes I just wished that I didn't have these abilities. For example, abilities to feel suffering. It's like I suffer myself sometimes when I feel suffering. Like I said, I don't eat meat anymore because I feel the suffering. I feel it, and am not worthy of all of this suffering. I could see just death in itself, and sometimes I wish I didn't want this, but now it made me stronger. It made me a stronger witch, but also a stronger dragon energy. I needed to know everything. That is what my guardian said to me. You need to know every single thing there you need to know about nature and everything that we can do with it. Because this is God. There is no man in a cloud. This is God. This is it. I'm touching it. I'm touching Leviathan's energy, and now I'm touching Tiamat's energy. Made life, but not on purpose. Coming together, but not willingly. Humans have this problem of thinking that everything that there is in this world, that is for them. Wrong. And this virus that is coming now is actually the proof of that. Every action has a reaction. And I hope that you can feel it. I hope that you have these abilities of doing stuff, of removing the veil, for example, and that you can feel this world, that you can feel this and have a connection with this, and everything that grows, and everything that blows, and everything that is alive, that you can feel it, that you know that this world is not just human made, that you know there is much, much more than that. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.